Okay.
Alright, so Melee. Where are we at with Melee? A lot. We haven't done a Spacie Jam in...
It's been a minute.
Because we did 3 last month, though, right? I think we've been good about doing 3.
Yeah.
And the month just started, so it's the 8th. Yeah, we could easily do 3 this month.
Yeah,
So
I'm down.
where are we at? What happened? Only thing that happened was Pat's house and then the online tournament, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's justice in the world. Starting to wax Cody again as God intended.
Yeah.
Feels good. I think if you're a Spacie Jam diehard and you've been listening to Spacie Jam, like I feel like the set against Cody at Pat's house and then online is like, I think a lot of everything we've been saying applied.
Coming together. Yeah.
Like I think every time, like it was just everything like coming together like perfectly.
Yeah. Super agree.
And then I think I showcased a lot of that, which I think felt amazing. And then I think the big realization I had is, I got to start using Fox more. Because I was like, what is my Falco's purpose? Like, what is your Falco's purpose? I think you like realizing what you like want your Falco to accomplish, right? Yeah. And I think for me, it's like, I just need my Falco to be really fucking good on FD. And I need my Falco to be able to beat any of the Foxes at any given second.
Yeah.
And then the Falcon's not really like not a concern like it was a while back. So it's like, and then I realized, well, my Falco's doing this. I mean, I beat Zane. It was online, but I still beat him on 2 FD games, which is still pretty hard. And then I realized, okay, my Falco's winning FD games. I'm beating Cody. I played Sunset, I beat Sunset, I beat Josh, man. So I'm beating all the good Fox players.
Yep.
And then I'm like, okay, so now I realize that step. Now it's time to go Fox and fucking start owning everybody. Oh, you know who else I beat that I was happy about?
J-Mook.
Fucking J-Mook. Dude, yeah. I've been wanting to fuck up J-Mook because, okay, I think when I look at me and J-Mook's match history, we actually always have terrible sets. And I think every time, we always play each other when one of us is really bad. Because I think even now I beat him, but like he's fucking, he's sucking ass right now. He's just slumping.
Yeah.
And then the last few times he played me, I was slumping. So we keep dodging each other. We haven't had a
good one.
We haven't had a Mango J-Mook Classic yet. So that's due eventually. But I was happy about that because, dude, I put so much fucking time in my life fucking interacting with Kyle Crudo's dumbass. But I actually, like, it helped me. It helped me so much against Sheik. So I realized I was happy about that.
I thought you played really well that set.
I was like dropping things, but my decision making was amazing. And I don't think he got like any freebies, which is like all I ever want. That's like, I just want to make him play.
Yeah, I guess that ties into some realizations I've been having recently. Because like I'm trying to figure this shit out myself with like playing both, what it means for me when I use both, whatnot, and how it ties into my game plans and shit. And like, I do think that I am too like analytical with Falco. Like I overthink a lot. Like I'm sure you see it a lot when I play, and like I feel it a lot when I do like double lasers in place with Falco, and it's just like that's just me like thinking and waiting.
You're trying to use the laser to buy time for your brain to think of something.
Yeah. And I don't realize that like the mix is already happening.
Yeah, I think that's why, like, it's funny you say that, because, like, I think, especially with Falco, like, now that you're playing him more, it's like, I mean, in Melee, you don't really have time to think, but Falco makes you think that because you have a laser. It's like, well, what if I just shot this and let me get my life together? But it's like, oh, fuck, I just got Mark Naird. And because, like, I think the only character that can actually, like, take a second is Puff. Puff can just, like, go to the ledge or, like, jump 5 times in the air. But Falco's laser makes you think you're safe, but the game's so fast that it's like, you're actually not safe. And by throwing out that second laser, that probably doomed your stock already.
Honestly, I'm giving them more time.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's fine if you're Falco and you want to give them more time, but, like, not if you're just going to throw out another laser. Because I think that's not accomplishing. Because I think that's the problem with most Falcos. They just shoot a bunch of lasers, and it's like, why did you shoot that? And they'll always be like, I don't know. I thought it was good to shoot a laser.
I did too.
Yeah, no, I think in your head. It's like, well, what's wrong with having another laser on the screen? Until you realize that other laser could have been something
Something,
way better.
yeah, something more proactive.
Yeah, and then I think once you start thinking of like that, you're like, oh, maybe this fourth laser in a row, like, because it's kind of like every second that goes by, something's gonna happen, and if your counter to whatever's happening is just another laser, they're probably picking a way better option by then.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you've been realizing that, right, with the standing laser, you said?
Yeah, it's really been hard to like kind of break the habit. I guess I think I'm like a week into like really breaking it, and now it's like I'm lasering and I'm moving, I'm lasering and I'm moving, like trying to stay mobile with Falco. And the other thing that I just realized kind of today is that like I have a misunderstanding of threat ranges when I play both because I come from Fox. So like if I'm facing like Marth as Fox and I'm like pretty far from Marth, his threat range is a lot smaller. But if I'm at the same spacing with Falco, Marth's threat range is a lot bigger because I don't have the speed to like actually get out.
And
And
Nair is your worst enemy. Whereas
yeah,
like against
yeah,
Fox, I don't think you're more scared of like the down tilts and like I think the forward airs.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think you're
yeah.
scared as much of Nair when you're Fox.
Because I have the movement to like
Yeah, you
move
can kind
around
of
it.
move around there. Whereas like
Yeah,
Falco, once he commits to something, he's kind of just stuck.
yeah. Even something like run up forward smash is like the threat range versus Fox is different than
Mm-hmm.
versus Falco is Marth.
It sounds like you tie too much of the characters being you like tie them together too much. I
Yeah, yeah.
think
I'm trying to separate them a
because
lot
like I
now.
don't even think of them. They're just literally if you just think of one as like if you were dual maining like Marth and Fox.
Yeah,
But
that's how
but
you would
Sid,
approach it.
that's how you got to approach it because it's like
Hmm.
they really are two different characters. But you get tricked into thinking they're similar because
They have the same
they have the
moves.
same moves and they're both kind of like they share some of the same problems, getting tech chased and edge guarded and
I think
comboed. But
they also share a lot of the same strengths. Like they're the only two characters in the game. Not the only two, but like if they're really good at making your opponent have to make a decision first, and like whiff punishing, like they're really good whiff punish characters.
mm-hmm.
So like yeah, I relate them far too much. Like even when I tech chase with Falco, it's just like yeah, it's my Fox.
Well, that's why I
I,
remember we were kind of talking about that. How yeah, you were trying to tech chase as if you were Fox, but it's like the whole run up, hold down, react, grab
yeah,
thing like that's non-existent as Falco.
I started running up and like running more and then forward smashing the roll away and stuff like that. I'm like, oh,
That's Falco. Yeah, you
yeah,
gotta.
that's
Yeah,
I see.
that's why I told you a lot of times I just cover something with an F smash because I'm like yeah, I would love to do something juicier, but it's like I think Falco tech chasing is interesting because a lot of the times you're just in a spot where you can't reach it, but you
Mhm.
can do something that can probably reach it or set something up really nice in the next like second.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whereas like Fox's whole philosophy as a character is
He
I
reach
can
it.
get there. I can
Yeah.
if I'm perfect, I can get that every time. But
Yeah.
with Falco, you can be perfect and be in the right spot, but based on where they landed and where you are, you have to pick one of like 5 different things.
Yep.
You were saying something else too about Falco. I remember comparing to Fox. There was like the way you narrate or something. Do you remember what I'm talking about? It was something about the way you were doing aerials, and then you realized you were just doing Fox aerials with Falco, and they just were awful. I think.
I think no. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, it was something along those lines. When you the point is, you had a moment when you were like, "Oh, why am I
It,
playing like
yeah,
Fox?"
it's something like I might be narrowing at a range where it's like I narrow with Fox, and it's like my dash might be a little bit quicker. I might hit the ground a little bit sooner, and I might be able to dash back if I'm wrong. But with Falco, I might do the same there, and it's like, nope, I'm in the air a lot longer. I'm taking a lot longer to jump. It's like it's overall taking a lot longer for me to do it with like Falco.
Yeah, I think also you handicapped yourself by first by playing with Falco. I don't know why you did it to yourself. You have issues. But I think the fact that because you kind of learned the game with Falco, but I think you got good at the game with Fox, right?
Yeah.
So
Well,
I think you have
I played Fox for 10 years.
yeah. So I think you have a Fox brain,
Yep.
And I think it's really hard to go Fox to Falco.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I think going Falco to Fox, it's corny, but you just like take off your weights because it's not like, oh, I'm faster. Oh, I can tech chase. Oh, I have kill
Yeah.
setups. Oh, it's just like so many like, oh, wait a minute, I can just do this and this.
Yeah.
But now it's like going from Fox to Falco. It's like, wait a minute, I can't do this, that, this, that, blah blah blah.
Yeah. It's a whole bunch of can't do's.
Yeah. So I think that's probably your biggest problem. Is that's gonna be really fucking hard to deal with. I think
It's getting there. Like we only played a little bit yesterday, but like I was saying, I was like yesterday was some of the better, like the best I played in terms of just like not freaking out and just having like good decision making with Falco, not trying not to make like Fox decisions. So it's like Falco's clicking. Just understanding that I need to separate everything I know with Fox from my Falco is like making him a lot more enjoyable.
Yeah, that's good. I think. So I was saying earlier, like, what do you want from your Falco? Because I know what I want from my Falco, but like, what is your Falco's purpose?
It's pretty much the same. Where I'm kind of committed to doing Falco versus Fox.
Oh wait, because we had, I forgot actually, we had a big realization where, like, I really want to make Falco Marth work because I think it's great, and I think Falco kind of secretly wins. But and then I play Fox, and I'm just like, it's like everything is so there. Like, it's very like obvious what the Marth wants against Fox, and it's very obvious what the Fox wants. Like,
yeah,
both. It's very straightforward. And then you get the kill. I just think kill setups and living longer, like in a tournament setting, are just so.
Oh yeah.
Nice to have, and that's when I realized, like, I still do want to learn Falco Marth because ultimately I think being good in both matchups can help you, especially a day of a tournament. If it's like, all right, my Fox is playing that hot, I can trust my Falco to go against Marth. Blah blah blah. But then we realized, I think Falco. So me and you are the only Falco Fox players.
I guess Suppy too.
No, he's a cheater.
Oh, true.
Well, you're cheating too, but at least you're cheating on a GameCube controller.
Yeah.
I respect that. But so we were realizing, like, if we had a Harvard professor, like, really think about like what would be the optimal way to use both, and like I do think Falco against Fox and Falco against Falcon, and I think, and even you can do Falco dittos, but even then I think Fox just beats Falco harder than Falco does.
I think so too, but man, when I run into a Falco that's playing keep away and they don't want to get hit and they're taking like good risk reward, I'd rather Falco ditto.
Yeah, but then that's when you can do both. I think matchups where you can pick are nice. And then the other guy has to prep differently, which is also a nice little bonus.
Yeah, Fox is all like, I think to make Fox effective, just like, man, I was going to say the matchups he has kill confirms, but he just has kill confirms.
There's everybody. People, I think we're all spoiled by like Fox when we take for granted that he has literally kill confirms on every character.
Everybody, yeah.
With Marth, he just up throws them at like that 1% where it's a guaranteed single hit up air. Marth dies at like 108.
Yeah. Falcon you wave shine, Peachy wave shine, Spacie chain grab.
It's like he has it against everybody. So it's like, for me, it was a big moment because like I played Omso with Falco and like I lost, but the whole time I was like, man, if I was just better, I would win. And then the sad reality is like, well, I could just be Fox, maybe not even be better, get freebies and win as well. And then I was like, God damn it, dude! Like, is that really it? And then like, because I'm stubborn, I want to play Falco because I love Falco, but do I love Falco more than I love winning? And it's like I don't love anything more than I love winning. So it's just like, God damn it! I just gotta play this stupid fuck.
You gotta use them both.
Yeah.
I have to like. I want to like love Fox. I don't want to use him like a tool.
I mean, he's pretty easy to love if you accept that you love Falco more. That's how me and that's how me and my Spacies get by. Like Falco,
but you've been doing them both.
Yeah. It's like Falco knows I love him more, but Fox is the one that can bring home the gold. So Fox also knows that my Falco is loved more, but my Fox also knows that I need him to win. So it's like they're both. It's a happy home because everyone understands their place.
Man. I don't know how to hate the character.
I hated when I was going through like I don't want to play Fox. It's like, why am I hating and neglecting Fox? Like,
Right.
I love
I'm glad you
Falco.
feel that too. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, because if you play both a lot, like I just think Falco's more fun and great.
Yes. Yeah.
But Fox is, you know what Fox is better at? He's better at winning, and that's the sad reality that I hate to say. And a lot of Falco players are gonna be like, and this doesn't mean I think if you were a solo Falco main, you can do the Falco Puff, the Falco Peach.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's all doable. Don't take this as like your excuse that you're not good at like Falco Chic or something. Like Falco can solo main, but we just happen to.
Hard.
We also played Fox for 10 years, so it's like, well, am I not going to use my 10 years of Fox? You know?
Yeah.
See, I think you just gotta decide, because it sounds like your home isn't set up yet.
It's getting there because it's like I'm spending equal time with both because it's like, dude, it was just me and Fox for 10 years straight.
Yeah.
Like nothing more. So it's like I love this character to death, and I'm not trying to replace Fox. Like I want to play Fox every day, and like Falco's cool too. I love Falco. He is more fun in the matchups I play him in, but like. I don't know, man. Also, solo Falco mains, I have a new respect for them because this shit's hard. Like, this character's just hard. I don't know.
Well, yeah, imagine having to do Falco Yoshi into Falco Puff, and it's just like,
yep.
You gotta work. You're just constantly working. That's your life.
Yeah. Avery leaving starts to make more and more sense to me. Like, PP picking up Mark starts to make
his
more and
whole
more
life
sense to me.
Was Falco only, so
I know.
That's why he was always angry, bro. You play Falco all day, you're gonna start getting mad.
It's just Magi and Bobby left.
The Falco,
right?
the
Solo.
Yeah, Shep left. Yeah, it's just what a combo. Magi and Bobby Big Balls, the last of the Mohicans.
I mean, crazy respect to both of them. Like
they're both stupid. Cause. I mean, I just won the last tournament Falco only, and like I beat J-Mook, so like, and like I beat Zane. It was online, but like it's still like Falco can do it.
Falco can do it, yeah.
Just I'll never forget that Falco can't do it. It's just me and Kalindi are in a special spot where if we're not using our Fox when we need to, then we're fucking stupid. Like it's just
we're being stubborn,
and I hate it because everyone's like, we've been telling you to go Fox for so long, but it's like, it's hard to get them both to be in a spot where I can win. And I finally feel it took me like 4.5 months to get really like where I am at right now. And it's funny because when I take a break from Melee, I always come back in about like a month or two, I'm good. But it just shows how like hard the game is, how fucking things have changed. I had to learn so many new things, like timings and what people are looking for. Did I tell you I got my Melee Spider Sense back?
Yeah, that's a.
I realized I was like Spider-Man fighting without his Spidey sense. I was just like, I didn't know what people were going for in neutral, but now like things will like a second will go by and I'll be like, you're probably fishing for a grab or something here, and then it happens, and I'm like, I'm starting to be more right in those moments where I'm like, I know what you want, bitch. Everybody knows what you want. Then they do it, and I'm like, yep. I'm fucking.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because like something similar happened to me today when I was playing Falco Fox, where I couldn't explain it, but I felt like the Fox had my rhythm like down. Like the way he was full hopping and the way he was like positioning himself to counter or just his timings, it was like, I think this guy has my timing down. And I was like, dude, what if I just like change up my rhythm like a tiny bit? So I was like laser and then like dash wave dash down.
You shit on him?
Or something like that. Yeah, and it's just like, oh, this is the easiest hit of my life because like he just did something based off of like the previous rhythm. Like he thought I was gonna go at this timing. And that's like, dude, that's so simple, but
that's why I think Falco is so dangerous because at any second, like every character, everyone can change the rhythm. Like if Zane's is doing Nair, and then all of a sudden he's like, I'm just gonna rip a dash attack. Like that is changing the rhythm, but that comes with a gamble. If Zane wants to change his rhythm, he's potentially taking a big risk.
Yep.
Whereas like Falco's like, I'm gonna change my rhythm, but I'm gonna shoot 4 lasers now. It's like, oh shit, you're full hopping. Wait, now I have an approach. Yeah, now you're just panic full hopping. Boom. It's like I catch you at the dare.
It's like Falco, he might see something while he's changing his rhythm that he can punish.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, that's why I think he's so good. Just like at the end of the day, he controls the pacing and what he controls the decision that's gonna happen in neutral.
Yeah,
and that's a lot of power.
Yep.
That's why I think he's so good. But then Fox just just Fox being able to kill everybody and live is like
Yeah.
think about what wins tournament sets. It's like people you
Living
killing them
long.
faster than they kill you and living longer than they are living, and it's just like Fox is good at both of those things.
Yeah.